What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off into this. Ultimate madness, disappointments. Let's get right off into it, man. Let me just say this. In the ultimate madness, disappointment, let's start out with franchise. Franchise, I believe, was a disappointment, man. You lost against Tink the Demon. Tink the Demon was the underdog, man, being gone for like 3-something years, only to come back and get a victory over you who been on fire as of lately. What happened was, I believe, as good as you was, man, it was a disappointment because nobody expected you to hello?
Yo, what's going on,
What's up, little bro? I'm doing the blog right now. You could chime in with me on this, man. You hear me?
Okay.
You want
Yeah, I hear
to
you, big bro.
you want to participate in this with me?
Sure, I don't mind. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm talking about the tournament yesterday, right?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so you saw it, right?
Yeah.
This is my little brother, y'all. This is my little brother I'm on the phone with. My real blood brother, little brother. So in the tournament, this blog is called The Ultimate Madness Disappointments. And I got a few people down on my list I want to talk about as a disappointment. And if you got somebody, you could chime in too. But first person I was talking about who I felt was a disappointment was Franchise. Again, Franchise going up against Tink the Demon. As Tink the Demon gone for 3 years, and Franchise, I believe, been on fire as of lately. I actually had him last year as one of my most improved battle rappers of the year. Okay? So I believe Tink the Demon exposed him and his style so bad last night. That was crazy. After that second round, when Tink got to explaining how he sounded like everybody, and then the way he worded it, the way he structured it, it just stood out and hit so hard that when Franchise was rapping, it just didn't have that substance and balance to it, because
I'm with you.
as Tink was speaking, I'm like, man, this everything Tink saying, man. And now it seemed like some Shao Kahn Mortal Kombat thing, like while Franchise rapping, he transforming into all of them. I'm like, damn, Tink really just killed his style. What you think about that?
Okay. First and foremost, I agree with everything you said. Like, you couldn't have said it no better. Here's the thing. Tink the Demon, we forgot about him. Like, Tink the Demon was on the rise before he just took this hiatus. So, welcome on Tink the Demon also. But yeah, Tink the Demon always had that, like, that style to where, like, you could never put him.
Oh, his phone hung up. He gonna call back. But yeah, so Franchise was a disappointment to me. I'm pretty sure a lot of people had Franchise on their bracket beating Tink the Demon, and it just didn't work out that way. It just didn't work out that way at all. Then going to my next disappointment. My next person who I believe was a disappointment, Steams. I really got Steams as a disappointment here. Steams, I believe, even though I do believe he won that battle against Mr. Wavy, because I don't think lyrical wise Mr. Wavy was saying anything better than Steams. And Steams had aggression. Steams, he was doing his thing to me. I think Mr. Wavy was more illusional when it came to his illusion of what he presented to the people, that what he lacked went out the window. I think because his performance, his energy, his cadence on that stage was so better than things that it wasn't even more so about who had the better bars or something like that. And I think overall, packagely, he beats Things. I blame Things because of this. Things I have seen and heard him way more lyrical than what he was last night. Even though he was better than Mr. Wavy, I blame him because he shouldn't have made it that close. It shouldn't even been close for the judges to even have to consider Mr. Wavy being that close to him lyrical wise. It shouldn't even been that close like that. Sting dropped the ball at a time in his career he can't afford to drop the ball and lost him, because you're not getting calls like that. When you come into tournaments like these and you not really getting calls as it is, and you of age like he is, what happens is you have to really show what people went forgetting, what they not really seeing. And you have to remind people of why you here and how good you are. And I think he failed in those areas because he didn't take advantage of the shot. And I'm listening to what Sting's saying. That just let me know he don't have no killer instinct in him. You don't have a killer instinct in you, man, because when you have that killer instinct in you, you're going to hear it in these bars. And what I was hearing Sting saying, even though it was better than Mr. Wavy, it didn't sound like a person who wanted to win and come to kill. And that's how he should have been. Set to come to kill. I didn't get that from him at all. And I believe he felt miserably in that. And once again, put him in the basement where there is not going to be a high demand for you to be called. And when you coming in here to be a battle rapper, man, when you given the stage, the floor, caffeine, this is it. Everything is on the line. This is it. Nothing is going on in battle rap right now. Everything is on the line. This is it. And you got to take advantage of them opportunities. And he didn't do it. And he felt miserably. And as a result of that, he was a disappointment to me. For real. Even though I still believed he won. But he shouldn't even made that close. Next on the list, who was a disappointment to me? Saga. Saga was a disappointment to me. I believe Saga, it's so much about him, I don't know where to address. First of all, Saga, you coming in as a Christian. The odds is already against you, bro. You have to fix the things you can fix. And what you can't fix, you can't fix. Let's start with your attire. Stop looking like a bum. Stop looking like a bum. I'm sorry, brother. You be coming to these battles looking bummy as hell, like you about to ask for some change. Like you short on a sandwich, man. Like, what is wrong with you? You coming out here with these T-shirts, look like they 3 years old, look like the paint peeling off of them. Look, no, man. Stop it, man. Stop it. Come up with better attire. And that's probably why you choking and messing up in some of these battles, and you just don't got that impact like that in some of these battles. Because how you dress play a big part in your confidence, brother. In your self-esteem. Whether you want to accept it or not, that's a fact. Stop looking gloomy. Stop looking dark. Stop looking like a non-believer rather than a believer. Where's your light? Where is your light? You got this depressing spirit over you. You don't seem like a person who actually been liberated. You don't seem like a person who actually is really, really in the Lord. It's just so depressing, bro. Come on, man. Step it up. Get yourself together. Stop trying to think like, well, because I'm a believer, I'm going to dress humbly. No, you slumbering. You slumbering. You are on a main stage. Hundreds of thousands of people is watching you. And you represent Jesus Christ. Act like it, brother. Put on some clothes. Get yourself together. You looking horrible, man. I don't like that. I don't like that. You supposed to be dressed. You supposed to know how this come. You a son of the king. Not a peasant, a king. Act like it. And when the lights come on you, act like it. Look horrible, man. Put some clothes on. That's one thing you need to fix. You need to be more locked in. You need to be more direct. I think you need to change your style a little bit more, man. Because now you're getting to the point where you keep on going into these old testimonies and things like that. No, man. Just fire away. Because now it seems like you're starting to get played out. You're starting to get played out. Just fire away. Just start firing away, bro. You be wasting time sometime when it come to these battles. You be wasting time. I picked Holmesy against you first. You know that? I knew in my spirit Holmesy was going to beat you. The only reason I went against my spirit and went with my mind instead, because you messed up in the Mike P battle, and those first 2 rounds you couldn't get through. If you wrote for them, you still got them rounds. So I'm like, dang, I do believe Holmesy gonna beat him, because I know how hungry Holmesy is. I know how he's going to be more impactful to you. He's going to be blasting away. But I was like, but wait, Saga didn't get through his Mike P rounds. He still got those 2 rounds on deck. Not including he choked bad, so he might want to come back. So since he already 2 rounds already to the good that he memorized, know by heart, all he got to do is rearrange some things. Holmesy might be in trouble, even though my heart telling me Holmesy gonna beat him. And that wasn't even the case, bro. You felt miserably again. You felt miserably again. It was a disappointment, man. A very bad disappointment, man. Not in a good way. Not in a good way. This was bad. Just like Franchise. Bad. Franchise was one of the ones. Franchise, Loso, and Danny Myers was like the top 3, I believe, was going to go all the way in this. But it didn't turn out that way. And as a result of it not turning out that way, it failed. And we see the results of it. So with that being said, man, y'all brothers, man, Franchise, I think you got some regrouping to do, man. I think you need to dig a little deeper and try to be more creative now. Saga, I think you need to transform your whole identity, man. You need to transform your whole identity. Stop looking so sluggish, man. Stop looking so sluggish. Get yourself together. Come up with some type of look, man, that complement your stage presence or what you do. Because the way you be coming out, man, I'm sorry, bro. You got to step your game up, man. You looking like you just don't got it, bro. And I'm sorry. I mean, we talked on Twitter briefly, and you said something like, asking, do I like you? I don't have nothing against you, brother. I have a lot of love for you as a Christian brother and everything. But, bro, you have to get it together, man. You have to. You have to step your game up. Your attire is horrible for you to be on stage, man. Stop that, man. Fix yourself. Get yourself together. Come up with a look. You got a real heavy, depressing spirit on you. And it's sad because this is what DNA them and you was actually saying that you was going through a stage of depression. You still look like you going through that. You are a believer, brother. You are supposed to be liberated in Christ. You're supposed to be enjoying the glory and the joy and the fullness of the Lord. Not looking all down like you need to be saved when you already saved. Look it, brother. Dress it. Stop doing that, man. Stop doing that. That be looking bad, man. Don't do that. Get yourself together. Come up with a look that compliment who you are, bro. You got to step your game up. And I guarantee you, as you step your game up and change them type of things, you also could change your confidence, man. And your self-esteem will rise higher, man. And you maybe could be more comfortable getting through your rounds because you look like a star. Man. Other than that, no big deal. But those are my disappointments right there, man. Those are my disappointments right there when it comes to this tournament. Them was my disappointment. Those 3 right there, man. And they need to get it together. And it's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment that's in question. It's yours. Subscribe to Battle Truth, man.